Hi everyone, I'm Jackson Harris from KBEV, and I'm here with Mary Wells for another board candidate interview. First of all, congratulations on the endorsement from Lily Bossy and the BHEA.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm very proud of that. Thank you.
So tell us more about your background and how that can make you a better board member.
Well, my background is that, I've been a resident in Beverly Hills for the past 13 years, and I am married. I have 3 children. My daughter graduated from Beverly in 2016, and my background is in construction management. As well, I worked for the Walt Disney Company, and I have a degree in business from USC.
So what inspired you to run for the board?
Well, I really believe in public service and I'm really passionate about education. So when my daughter graduated in 2016, I joined the Citizens Oversight Committee because of my background in construction management as well as in business. And I've been on the Citizens Oversight Committee for the past 4 years, overseeing Measure E and BH, which is for the modernization of the schools. And during that time, I've really been able to see how the district works better. And I can see that my background in construction management, as well as in business, and my ability to be a leader and a team builder are really great skills to be on the board right now with the many issues that the board is facing.
So what would you say is your biggest strength?
Well, I think my biggest strength is that I am a team leader and I'm able to bring teams together. In my work, both at Disney in the corporate environment and as a professional in construction, I work with a lot of different personalities and a lot of people from different specialties where I can bring them together to problem solve and to deliberate and collaborate to solve problems. And I work with a lot of different personalities with many different agendas, but they have expertise, and I'm able to get people to focus on bringing that expertise to problem solve. And I really feel like it's important to have those skills on the board.
So there have been a lot of challenges faced this school year. What do you think is the biggest issue that's being faced currently?
Well, I think one the biggest issue is that everyone would like to be in school, and as soon as we can return to school, how can we return to school safely and quickly, and safely for both students and for teachers? And I believe that that's going to be our biggest issue for this year: is how do we do that quickly and safely?
So what ideas do you think could help solve that issue?
Well, I think that staying current with first we have to stay current with what the state and county orders are and restrictions. And once we are able to return to school, being prepared so that we can meet the guidelines that are set forth by the Department of Public Health so that we can have a quick return to school. I think the ideas are what, in many ways, what the district is doing now and really supporting that is preparing the schools and for the guidelines that they have been aware of, putting those into place in terms of testing, arranging the schools for social distancing, really thinking critically about how that return looks and how it is safe for all of the stakeholders. And in what order would that be? In some ways, we don't have a say because we have to follow the state and county guidelines, but to be as prepared that we can be and to also be communicating with the students and with the families, because I think the times are so uncertain right now that what really people want to know is as much information as they can. And communication is so key in this time so that people know what to expect and feel like they are being informed. And I feel like right now, Dr. Berge is doing a great job of keeping everybody informed since the school year has started about where we are at and what the district is trying to do.
So what is a main goal that you have that you think might be different from other candidates?
Well, my main goal is that I really want to see the overall school district improve and really be the highest level of education that Beverly Hills School District can offer. I'd like to see the district be perceived as a leader in education and that is affected in many ways. One is the continuing to improve on the academic performance, as well as communicating to the community about that academic performance and how well the school is doing when they're having those successes. I think that the reconfiguration has been a great move for the district, and following along those lines, approving the new strategic plan, I would see myself, if I'm a board member, to continue to make that strategic plan a living document so that we can continue to have a long-term plan of how we improve the performance of the school. And that's not just academics, but socially, and what the physical facilities look like, and how we communicate that out into the community, and how the relationship is with the school district and the city at large. Because I feel like the public school system in Beverly Hills is such an integral part of our city, and it's really important to me that we shine.
I agree. I think it's very important. So, what qualities do you possess that would make you the best candidate?
Well, my background in construction management, my business background, my professional experience working in a corporate environment, working as a professional, my qualities as a leader and a team builder, and the ability to have a vision for long term, I think is really important. And I don't feel that another quality that I think is very unique to me is that I have 3 children, and my children are now grown. And I am the only candidate who's had a child that has gone through school, but at the same time, I don't have a child in the district now. So I am very uniquely qualified in that way because I have no conflict of interest. I can bring the perspective of a parent, but I'm also the perspective of a homeowner. I have been a single parent at a point in my life. I've also been a blended family. I bring a lot of unique perspectives to the board, and there's no conflict. So I can really advocate for all students, and so that there's equity and opportunity for all of the stakeholders. And I think that is a really key element to have on the board. It's an important mix.
Right. I think that's great to have that kind of view of, being a homeowner, and you don't have children currently in the school district, but you did, and you can see how it kind of changed over time. So thank you so much for being here today and allowing me to interview you. It was a pleasure. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. I'd like to thank all of you for doing this. I think it's really wonderful that you're able to still come together and creatively find a way to do the debate. I think it's, the situation with COVID is we've all had to be creative and problem solve and figure out how do you disseminate information, how do you work around the challenges that we have, and you guys are doing that, and I think it's really fantastic. And I myself, if I'm on the board, that's exactly how my approach would be as well. And I think I'm approaching that with my campaign, is how do we work around these challenges that we have and still build community, have communication, and be able to achieve our goals in spite of the situation that we have. So thank you for having me. I'm also happy to say that today I have been endorsed as well by the West Hollywood Democratic Club, BHEA, and the Leadership Pack for the Chamber of Commerce. And that was just announced today. So I'm very proud of that. As well, I'm the only candidate who's been endorsed by all 5 city council members for City of Beverly Hills. So thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Congratulations, and thank you for being here.
Thanks.
To everyone watching, thank you guys so much. Please stay tuned for the upcoming candidates debate, which will be released on September 30th at 6 p.m. Reporting from KBEV 6, I'm Jackson Harris, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, Jackson.
Thank you.